Instead of taking the stairs, Oreo takes the faster way by jumping off the banister onto.
That scared the crap out of me. So, this video is CATS2 Electric Boogaloo. This is by shgurr. Like the name, isn't that a song? Electric Boogaloo? Isn't that a song? I feel like that's a song, but off the top of my head, I don't remember. But this is from shgurr, and I think this is the first full video that we're checking out from shgurr in a while. She had made a video about how she's back from her break. She took like some time to herself and was working on her, and now she's back. Excuse me. So we're gonna check out this video. Link is down below, and let's see what's in store. Okay, let's see what's going down.
Having pets is great, but it's also a lot of work. Learning how to feed, train, and manage an animal can be quite tough at first, but in the end, it's pretty worth it. I've made many mistakes trying to raise my pets, but there was one that I could have easily avoided.
I don't think it's the electric
if I just did a little research. So, I have a cat. If you saw my cat's video, you know that her name is Snake. She's a Maine Coon, and she makes sounds like
the purring.
But there was a time where she almost died because I made a very stupid mistake. This incident happened around April. My friend lived with me at the time, and someone had gifted her some fresh flowers. Upon receiving the gift, my friend decided to place them on a table we don't use very much. They actually brightened up the space, to be honest, so it was pretty nice. I'm the type of person to not get near anything that doesn't belong to me, so I never really got that good of a look at them. I just went on as if they weren't there. Now, keep in mind that we never used this table, so there was never any reason for me to go look at them in the first place. They were some orange-looking things. I don't know. I don't know anything about flowers. A few days passed by,
and
I kept thinking about maybe looking up if they were toxic to cats. I've heard poinsettias are toxic to them before, so I couldn't get the thought out of my head, but I kept putting it off until
depending on the plant that you have, you do have to be careful because there are so many things. There's so many things. Shout out to CC for the follow. Thank you. There's so many things that can affect cats or actually can kill them. Or are very like super toxic to them. Like, you know, if you get a cut, you can use alcohol to clean the cut, right? You cannot do that for cats. You can't. So if a cat gets a cut, you just basically maybe use some soap and water to kind of clean it, but you cannot use there are things that you cannot use on kitties or cats because they're very toxic. It's like there's a lot of stuff. So make sure you look it up. If you have cats, look it up. Things that are toxic for cats, because you want to make sure you avoid them. Because it could be everyday household stuff that you have to be mindful and make sure that they don't get into.
But one night, I saw Snake literally chomping on a flower. She literally crunched it like a Dorito. I searched the flower up and yep, it was toxic. Snake was gobbling down an orange lily. If a cat ingests the stem, leaf, petal, or pollen of the orange daylily, side effects will develop within minutes after ingestion.
Minutes?
And as the toxin is absorbed into the bloodstream, it settles in the kidneys, damaging the kidneys and gradually progressing to kidney failure within 36 to 72 hours, resulting in death of the cat. I was freaking out. Just look at her. She had a lot of pollen on her face and paws, so I did my best to wipe them off so she wouldn't keep ingesting the pollen.
Oh, and yes, because then she would keep licking
it. The flower right as my local vet clinic was closed. Luckily, I found another one that was really far away. I explained on the phone that she had eaten the flower and...
Especially if you're like, hey, I gotta eat it. It's 40 minutes to get there. And within minutes, they are exhibiting symptoms and it starts affecting them within minutes. I would freak out. I would freak out. But I'm sure there's gotta be like no, she found a closer one. Yikes. Not a closer one, but one that one's open. Goodness.
All they said was,
poor kitty.
Okay, we can treat her, but you need to call this number to confirm what flower she ate. But I have it on my dashboard. I already know what flower it is. No. You need to confirm it. I watched her eat it with my own eyes. They had me pay $50 to some random cat expert to confirm information that I already knew.
They just wanted extra money.
Oh yeah, that flower is toxic.
That's what she said.
Are there any vets in the comments that can explain why I had to do that?
Yeah,
so
if anybody knows,
for 3
let me know.
days, her kidneys were pumped full of fluid. After a hefty vet bill, Snake came back home safely and didn't have any complications.
Oh, that's good.
So, crisis averted. Oh. Please don't make the same mistake I did. In fact, here's a list of
Do you see? Okay, look at all of these things. Okay, amaryllis. Okay, azaleas. I know azaleas. Chrysanthemums. Daisy. Wow, they're essentially just keep them away from flowers. The only green that they should touch, yeah, they can't even touch the what they call the devil's lettuce. I remember someone said that before, and I loved it. But what's it called? I call it cat crack. What is it called? If you have a cat, that if you give it to them, they like crack out, and it's like an herb. You can buy things, catnip, that's what it is, it's catnip. Whatever's in catnip, it's cat crack, not cat crap, it's cat crack. Like we have these like little catnip balls that you can like attach to certain locations in your home. And the way that my cat, one of them, he'll like sniff it and then like try to rub it all over his body. So he'll like rub, here's the like knob, and here's him like rubbing to where he tries to flop his whole body onto it. It's so funny. And so I'm like, what are you even doing right now? I do not understand what you're doing, but yeah. Poor kitty.
Harmful plants that you should keep your cat away from. If you saw the first Cats video, then you would also know about Ghost. We had to say goodbye to him. He and his owner moved away. And he was one of the best boys out there.
Aww.
He will certainly be missed. Poor Snake was super confused.
So playful.
She kept searching around the house to see where everyone went, but they were gone. I'm really curious to know what animals think when people just disappear out of their lives. She probably thinks they're dead. After a while, I could tell that she was pretty lonely, so I went out and got a new kitty. This is Oreo. She's a silver Maine Coon. It took Snake a while to adjust, but after 3 days, they became really good friends.
That's good, that's good.
So, Oreo.
My cats have good times, and then
it was a little rocky
fight.
in the beginning. At first, she really didn't like using the litter box, so she would go and poop in the corner of my front room. I figured out a way to overcome this. I put down a bunch of double-sided tape onto the area and added a motion-censored spray can. Each time she got close to the area, a puff of air would spray out and scare her away. If you have a cat that likes to jump on counters, this is a great tool to use. Because to the cat, the territory is saying go away instead of you, so it's a lot more effective. The goal was to make the litter box more inviting. So each time she ate, I had to take her to the litter box like a little toddler. I keep mine in the garage, so I had to teach her to use the doggy door. I would use a treat and make her go in and out of the door. And she's super smart, so she started picking it up. After 2 weeks of that, she knew how to do it on her own. She's honestly such a great cat. Here are some of her characteristics. Oreo is very funny. Every time I walk by her, she immediately goes into puddle mode. She turns into a black void. She'll drink from the water bowl and then run back to my lap with her chin all wet. And so I nicknamed her Drippy Chin.
Drippy Chin.
Her canine teeth are coming in and are growing on top of her old baby teeth. So every time she opens and closes her mouth, it makes a crunchy sound. Did you know that as a cat ages, they end up swallowing those teeth?
I did not know that.
You step on it on the floor one day. You thought Legos were bad? How about a sharp tooth?
Oh my gosh.
Oreo is a daredevil.
So then,
the first night
because I had both of my cats when they were kittens, so if they are, that means that they swallow their tooth. Ugh, that is, yeah, mamma mia. Goodness.
I got her, all I heard was... Instead of taking the stairs, Oreo takes the faster way by jumping off the banister onto...
Yeah. That scared the crap out of me. That would be just the old church lady jump. You know, with your body. Where your body jumps. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me. I wasn't expecting that. freaking scared me that my soul left my body. The church stomp, yes. That made me do the church stomp right there for a sec. That's hilarious.
To the table below. She has no chill, but at the same time, she's also
that's just like
very
toddlers.
timid.
My daughter is like that. She like climbing and jumping off of edge, bro. I hate it.
After a few minutes, which is normal. Like, she's a little kitten. Oreo is obsessed with tails. Snake's tail, her own, toys that look like
They have
tails.
That. It's a phase.
She's so cute and adorable. It's just so funny watching her like chase her own tail. I thought only dogs did that, but I guess not. I've been proven wrong.
They have a phase.
Just look out how floofy her tail is. A little Swiffer
It is
duster
very
tail
floofy.
she got going on. She really didn't know how to play with toys. She would grab onto them for dear life and then take them away. But then she quickly realized that toys aren't fun unless they actually move.
Right.
So she would take the fishbowl toy and play by herself.
Aww.
Snake has been a wonderful older sister to her. Every time they're outside,
why
did
I think that she was going to just shove her,
to be there.
shove her
Snake had
off.
to teach Oreo some proper manners, such as the proper way to fight. Oreo used to bite way too hard. And now Oreo loves her so much that she's become Snake's shadow. They basically share the same brain cell at this point. They are always together. I can't wait to see Oreo become more confident in the coming months. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to take care of both
there's her jumping on the table.
They're two spectacular girls, and I'm glad I wake up to them every morning.
Aww.
So what about you guys? Do you guys have any pet stories you'd like to share? Did you ever make a mistake when raising a pet? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you have a cat, send pictures of them to me through my cat's Instagram because I want to see them all. It's been so long since I've made a story time, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.
For sure. The kitties are so cute. I like it when cats get together. My cats, they do mostly get together. Or they're chilled with each other most of the time. They do have their fighting times where they're not so chilled with each other. And then you hear the rumble because just like, I'll be like, shut up, stop doing it. But it'll be like this deep inset rumble that they do. One cat, she's more temperamental. She's like, she's chilled most of the time. If she's deciding, it's not a purr, it's like a growl. It's like the beginning of before they like if you get in front of them, that's when they'll either hiss or like full on growl. But there's like this lower register growl that they do, as it's like their warning sign first to let you know, hey, don't F with me right now. And then if you do, it's just gonna get worse. That's their warning sound. Most of the time they're good with each other. Most of the time they're great. And they're cute. They are cute. They have the personalities that they have. It's hilarious. You wouldn't expect cats to have such personalities. One is like a puppy, and the other one, she's sweet when she wants to be, and when she wants to be left alone, she stays to herself. A bit more like a snore. Yeah, it does sound kind of like a snore before it's like kind of like a revving of a car, just like at a lower register. But yeah, I'm happy she did get another cat, because when we got Orosai, which is our I don't know what type of cat she is, but she's like got black and gray stripes, and she was kind of lonely, so that's when we got Shadow to be a friend to her and to play with. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy to see that she's back. Everything seems to be good with her, and her cats are super freaking cute. Super cute. But yeah, let me know down below if you because I do want to know as well, if you've made a mistake with an animal, what happened. Hopefully they're still alive. Hopefully it's going to be fun stories down there, not like sad stories about people doing things and then their animals dying. I mean, that would be kind of really sad. But hopefully all's well with your cats. And yeah. On to the next video.